Happy Wednesday. How we all doing? We are getting back into Witchfire after a huge update. The only thing we got to figure out is the audio, because lately everyone says I'm too quiet or the game's too loud. Or so how does that sound? Also, I love that they added in this new like handbook type thing. Ew, PoE 2, dude, it's going hard, man. I love the new Abyssal stuff right now. I'm almost done with Act 2, hoping to get into Act 3 by Saturday night. How is last epoch been? So we're just gonna jump into this real quick, explain what is the Webgrave update. It's the most recent large update, and it had a lot of good stuff that came to it. So if you're watching on Twitch or you're watching this on YouTube later on, and you want to check out this game, now would be the time to jump into it, because they just overhauled a lot of mechanics for it. So it used to just like level up kind of like almost in a Dark Souls fashion for like your skills, your spells, your guns. But now they added in a rosary bead system, which I think is a great addition. Not only that, there is a true tutorial now for when you start the game, which is really nice. They have this handbook in here that now explains everything. Which honestly, I think this is great. I wish you'd see more games do this. This kind of heckens back to the days of the manual, but I mean, this is pretty good. I like this. This is nice. Obviously, I have like some 50 hours in this game, and I'm level 40, but I still had to do the tutorial. I think that was great. Additionally, they're going to come out with a new roadmap, it looks like. I don't know when, but it's soon. Their planned release is still next year. Also, they added in a new like map area. So technically, my progress got set back. Despite being Genesis 2, my progress was set back. I only had access to the Scarlet Coast and like the first area when the new update dropped, and I had to find a chart to get to the new area. But in that first area, I still have like the underground labyrinth unlocked and all that, and I still have all the other stuff I've unlocked. So that's good. Also with the update, if you've played this before, if you're not sure, in this game, you can do research on weapons. And what does that mean? Well, I'll show you as we talk about this more. So I'm going to get into my game and try to give you guys a little more visual about how the game is working. Also, if it's too loud compared to my voice, somebody please let me know. So now when you research, and I think it might be a little too loud, so I'm going to just turn it down just a wee bit. Oh, it should be good. So when you're on missions, you come in here and you research weapons, whether it be close, medium range, long range, demonic weapons, blight crystals, whatever. Actually, blight crystal is new. No, sorry, that's the one I'm researching. I boosted that by mistake. But now when you pick a project to do, it will give you a selection of whatever's left. It used to be just random or like progression that it wouldn't show you. But now when you go into it, it will show you which one you can select, which is kind of nice. Most of the stuff I have unlocked. And then this is a look at the rosary system. You will find the beads in the game. However, if you are been playing for a while like I have, you kind of had to reset your stats. But if you're just jumping in now, this is why I say it's good to jump into Witchfire now, because of the rosary bead system. And the rosary bead system is paired with the skills, so you can kind of tailor your build a little bit more. So again, I had to change a lot of my stuff. You'll see a lot of my beads I can't use because like the blood on this is required to be 30, but I'm 18. Or my witchery needs to be 15, but it's 7. So there's still a lot of good stuff there. They did kind of rework the Genesis and everything. I no longer have access to prophecies despite being Genesis 2. Unanimity, I think that's 4. Not a big deal. And I'm just going to show the new area. And if anyone's curious on how to get to it, if you look at the expedition, so the Scarlet Coast and the Island of the Dam are the ones you first have access to. And you might not even have access to the Scarlet Coast until you do a little bit of the Island of the Damned. But these are the starting two right here. I used to have the Iron Gate Castle before the Webgrave update, but I no longer have access to it. I got to find the coordinates for it. But Velmorani is what I have access to. And if you want the chart, you're not sure where to find it, it will be on the Scarlet Coast. So if anybody wants to check that out, that's how you get to Velmor. Other than that, there is some new incense, I believe. Yeah, I got a few of those. And that's pretty much the major update. They reworked some other stuff. Not a whole lot. Some weapons were tuned. The Stagio was nerfed a little bit, I think, and just some other things. So it's still, I want to say $39.99. After this huge update, this is where I would jump in if you're a new player and been wanting to pull the trigger. This is where it's at. There's a lot of stuff coming. There's a roadmap coming. And you can still get on all this before it comes out next year, which is going to be great.